We do have humble but mighty beginnings. So Access is one of the state of Connecticut's 9 community action agencies. And we began in Danielson, Connecticut. So Access serves 28 towns in Tolland and Windham County.
Access as an organization grew out of what's commonly known as the War on Poverty, or the Great Society, which was created under the leadership of President Lyndon Johnson. The Economic Opportunity Act of 1964 actually created a stream of funding for community action agencies. Local communities were encouraged to create organizations that would address the needs of poor folks in those communities. And in 1965, the WACAP was created, which was a Windham Area Community Action Program.
One of the ways in which our agency has grown is that back in the day, we didn't really provide much in the way of housing.
Shortly after I arrived in 2005, the town of Wellington came to Access and said, would you be interested in sponsoring affordable housing development for seniors? And so Access said yes, and partnered with the town of Wellington to create Access Senior Housing of Wellington, which eventually constructed Wellington Woods, which is a 32-unit senior housing development. And since that time, we've grown our affordable housing portfolio to 207 affordable units throughout the region.
We also have taken on a couple of new positions in our agency, like our Director of Community Nutrition, Caitlin Binnington, and how we're now languaging and looking at our food distribution through the lens of community-based nutrition.
I've been brought in sort of alongside Caitlin. We've been able to work in tandem, discovering the landscape, but also being, who we are in our innovative entrepreneurial natures to come up with programs that we feel will lead Access moving forward and help us perform our mission at a higher level.
When we look at our strategic plan, we have our vision of what the entire community would like it to be, where everybody's economically secure. Our mission then is to provide under-resourced individuals, families, and communities with access to opportunities that allow them to achieve and sustain economic stability.
When you're working with people who are struggling to meet their basic needs, it can be hard to see your way through to the end. And so you come into this agency needing something, potentially stressed, not thinking really clearly. Maybe what you need is vital. And when you meet with one of our family advocates or one of our housing navigators or one of our emergency intake specialists, and you come away from that experience knowing that that need has been met and you can remove that stress from your plate and you can breathe a little deeper into your body, I think that translates into agency success.
I see us being a much better recognized name in addressing food and housing insecurity.
Being flexible around meeting the needs, asking those important questions. I'd love to see us continuing to lead that conversation on what are the community needs and how do we meet them.